All right.
Okay, so let's talk about farming an area. So give me 2 seconds. Go here.
Close the doors up. Sit down, Cody.
Mhm.
He on the Zoom out there, so
Oh, he on the Zoom too.
yeah.
Let me add that. Anyway, let's talk about the fact that we need to understand who our buyers are, who our client avatar is. If you don't know what the client avatar, I'm just saying it's just, I know you know this stuff and you've heard it repetitively, but I'm recording it, so I'll send it out. So if you don't know what your client avatar is, we need to determine what price point you want to sell in and what that will do for your ultimate goals for the year. For those of you who attended the class recently that spoke to the 12-week year, breaking down our years quarter by quarter so we can focus in on our goals a little bit more as opposed to setting up a yearly goal that we kind of sometimes fall off the wagon, we get astray and we don't know what our goals are. So for the 12-week year, when it comes to understanding how do I break this down in smaller increments and I give myself 3 months in a time frame to work on those goals, this is a great way to start. So farming, and should you be farming? How much of a budget are you considering? Where are you farming? How big of a territory are you covering? Someone called me yesterday and they had a territory of 879 homes, which is a great territory. And then she was like, well, I want to hit it once a month. So my question is, what is that budget? What does it look like? Because committing 6 months to a year in your farm is going to be important. Do you just do once a month, once every 2 weeks? You need to determine where that price point is that's going to match what you want out of your business, what you're trying to, and how much of it you need to work to get to those leads that you're hoping for. And what'll be the different ways you can go about it. So you can definitely use your MLS system to narrow down locations to see if that average price point matches what you want, your numbers to be at the end of the year. So if you're looking to make a certain number by the end of the year, you need to make a certain dollar amount with every closing. You don't want to come in and say, oh, I need to make at least $10,000 a closing, and I want 2 to 3 closings a month. That's $30,000. And I'm talking about after you break with the brokerage. Do you sell $250,000 houses? No, you're in the wrong ballpark. You need to go find the houses that want to make the dollars that you're looking to make. So let's just use 20772. Oh, I gotta type it right to get it right. Oh, Jesus. Um, just to give you a clue of average price point. So I'll just show y'all in the last 30 days. Let's just focus on detached homes in the zip code of 20772. I hit it? I didn't hit it. Or does it move? It moves a little slower. Sorry.
I was gonna say, did you hear results?
Girl, I don't even know. So you got 33 houses that sold in the past 30 days in that zip code. So you click all of them, you hit the results stat. I'm gonna do a little calculating tonight. So in at 20772, taking a minute, and we are on Zoom, so take all that into consideration too. The average close price over there is 590. 590. What is this? Oh crap! Did I stop it? Oh, I didn't stop it. Sorry, I didn't stop my exercise brain. So 590 is the average price. Let's just do 2.5%. That is 1475 times 80%. That brings you to 11,800. So in this price point, the average price should net you with each closing 11,800. So what of that 11,800? How many times do you need to duplicate that number to get to your ultimate goal for the year, for the quarter? So we're in so we just missed January, February, March. That's first quarter. So we're in the second quarter. So April, May, June. What is those numbers, and what are you trying to achieve in these next 3 months to catapult your business, and how much time and energy you can put into it? That's what I'm saying. If I can talk, Lord have mercy. Sean just sent a text.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of threw my brain off the day when I got that message that she passed away. But anyway, so average is 590. You'll see that number here. They are given at least 10,000 in concessions, and the listing prices are dang near on the notes. It's taking 29 days to close. So if you're giving yourself a 30-day window to get everything catapulted started, how many times a week are you going to go out, create an activity and an action that will get you closer to that 590 commission, the 590 sales price that will get you to the 11,800 in commission? That's just one way to look at it. Once again, you have to write out all your goals, what your numbers are, what you're trying to achieve this year in the quarter. Break that down so you can have smaller bite-sized goals to look at. So once we came up with that number, then we go over to ChatGPT. Let's have a conversation with ChatGPT. Create a 9-step system that will farm single family. Why can't I think of that? Single family home community in the suburbs of Prince George's. County, Maryland. For a realtor to get homeless.
Okay.
Okay, so I gave a 9-step system. So I was talking to someone about this today. So what is a way, Justine, you and I have been doing this for a moment, but then there's some things that we could still continue to bring in and, do. Number one, market research and targeting. So we just did the market research. We checked out the neighborhood. We saw what the price points were, but what are the things that are going on in that community, in that neighborhood, that we want to discuss with the potential home sellers? Do we want to talk about how many houses have sold, what the price points are, how long it's taking them to move, things of that nature? That is one way to do it. But I think if I haven't shared with you guys lately, the 4-page CMA that I drop off, and I create a new one every month to drop into my farm. Once again, there's a CMA coming back again. That's another way of discussing what's going on in the community, how long it's taking to sell the houses, what houses just sold, price points, what the size of the houses were, age of the homes, and all the things. And it's just a quick snapshot as opposed to the long drawn out packages that you're going to get from RPR or the MLS itself. I just like to come and pull the data and plug it into another system. Building local connections. I like to say our team does a great job at that. We are well known at the local elementary. We participate and do projects with them so we can stay in front of them. And the people can know that we are a support system and a lifeline for them. Not just the schools, but the businesses. Do you support the businesses? A mini video talking about great places to eat, what things are going on, and do you know what's going on in your local HOA? That's another way to get in front of people. Our HOA treasurer is a realtor. She's around here. I've seen her. She's had a couple listings recently because she gets to send out the information and introduce herself to the community and shares the houses that sold last in the area so people get to know her. Do you need to join an HOA? Do you need to be on the board or just involved with a community page or something to that notion? One of the things we just did was the local Easter egg hunt, and now we have the shred event coming up. So once again, we want to come back, keep reintroducing ourselves, getting in front of the community. This weekend, we have the Plan Your Future Now seminar. So now we're going to be in another community. We're going to be giving resources and things to people so they look at us as a help to the community and not just somebody showing up to get money. And providing value through educational content. Definitely want to share with people different things. One of the things that there was a website, and I have to go and find that website, but that website basically tells you what were the things that you should be doing in your home that add value to your home. Changing the front door, upgrading your kitchen, upgrading bathrooms, upgrading flooring throughout, fresh paint throughout, maintaining the roof, maintaining the gutters, your landscaping, all of those things. What are the things that truly add value, and what are the hottest trends of what's going on in the area? That's another way to look at it. Of course, you can come in and tell somebody, oh, you should update your kitchen, but what is the latest trends? And sharing that kind of stuff with people is always always a nice thing for them to see, because But one thing I'll tell you, holidays are a big way to get in front of people, and the unconventional holidays are even better to get in front of people. We just had Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day, Easter just came through. There were so many different things that you could have done that would have put you in front of people. Where are they? So here. My postcards. Damn, you love mercy. Okay. Girl. Time for me to go big. So number 5 is door knocking and direct mail campaigns. I personally am not a big fan of door knocking. I don't like talking to people because it just ain't my bag, and I don't want to talk to people, and I don't want nobody to tell me to get away from the house. So I hang things on mailboxes, I put things indoors, and I keep it moving. The more things you put out, the more potential you have for somebody to call you and somebody to be interested in what you're offering, what you're talking about, what you're saying. What we're doing now, how much is your home worth, is a quick postcard we're going to send out, hit all the communities. You can put it in the mailbox, you can put it on the doors. It's just something you can just walk through. The company that I use, company Justine uses, Monica uses them now. For 2,000 of these, we were able to, it was like $300. So it's nice, slippery, good quality, all that good stuff. That's something I can just, something I can personally just walk around. I want to really get in front of people and I don't have a ton of money. That's another way to get in front of people. Printing out a piece of paper and providing information is another way to get in front of people. Canva, y'all know y'all get Canva links from me all the time. If there's something you want to create, Canva can probably do it. If you want to do a Canva quick 101, we can definitely do that. Maybe I should just do that for a call one night. What do you think, Jess?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Host neighborhood workshops and seminars. The seminar piece is super easy. You don't even have to be the speaker for that seminar piece. You can not hire, but you can ask people in the community that do the things that you want to discuss, such as your lenders, title people, insurance, credit repair, whatever it is you want to bring in, a stager. Who do you want to talk to about? Get in front of and be your person that speaks on all of the different amazing things that people want to know about, and you become that resource that connects people to the people that they want to talk to. It's super easy to throw a seminar. It's not an expensive endeavor. You can keep it very light or you can keep it very heavy, but if you're going to kick up the cost and really do something really nice, you can definitely ask those presenters to chip in and help in that aspect as well. Offer free home valuations and consultations. That means I gave you a CMA report, but if you want something a little bit more specific to your actual home, the first thing you should do is let people know I can offer you a range, but I would need to come and have a sit down meeting with you, and that can be free. Once again, people don't think they're going to get charged. They just want to ask some questions. I'm in the midst of putting together a CMA now to drop off tomorrow to a gentleman so I can discuss his house with him and what he wants. I don't know if he can get what he wants, but sounds good in the end. So using digital marketing, social media, the information that we probably ascertained and number 1, number 2, and number 4, you can probably turn into a video. Information that you would have been presenting at a workshop or a seminar can be turned into a video. How you do that? You can basically come down here and say, please write a script that is ST. Or I can't think of SEO. What? Search engine optimization. SEO heavy for Realtor on TikTok that would like to share the latest
Got a woman here.
community stats in under 30 seconds.
Oh.
So that was something super quick. You can talk about the average home price, which is part of the results for the result stats that were pulled on the MLS. The average home price there, you can look up the population in that particular community, year-over-year appreciation, the parks, the different shopping centers. You can do all of these things super easy and just pull this together. And it asks you, are you ready for some gold? Here's what's hot in blah, blah, blah community. Keywords and things like that that stand out to make people want to click things are the things that you're going to want to put to, have impact on what you would say in this video. So that would be a quick way to do it. Back to the list. Once you using digital media and digital marketing and social media, use the platforms that you're going to truly pay attention to and work, and be consistent. Just saying, how long ago was that we were doing like 2 videos a day? We were just banging them out.
It's been a minute.
It's been a minute. We were on it. And then let's talk about the follow-up and relationship building. How often are you going to hit those same doors that you just hit? When we were working with Key Assad at one point, he was saying 6 months. We got to turn it around even quicker now. You just don't know. How, they say it takes 12 touches to really get people to familiar with you and know who you are. It's important that we hit them as much as possible. So starting with a postcard, what's your home worth? Number 2 could be an introduction. Number 3 can be an invite to a community event or just an awareness of what a community has going on. What's the latest restaurant? Now, do you want to know your home value? Here's another CMA updated from when I sent you something 2 weeks ago, a month ago, whatever you have you. Once again, if dollars are of an issue, put your tennis shoes on and get to walking. We have walked, we have walked, we have walked. I'm just saying, I forgot to tell you, Sierra called us out. She said, y'all don't even walk no more, mama. I said,
Mm, got bougie. We
we
did
got
walk.
bougie.
No, we did walk the water one
Yeah,
last time.
yeah. But that's been a minute too.
Hmm.
So that, with that being said, there are so many different ways that we can farm communities, get in front of people. It's just a matter of how much time and energy are we going to put into it. I'm personally trying to do at least 150 drops a week. That helps me knock out major communities in my area, but it's going to take me a while to get to each and every community. But I think it's important that we start to create activities that will bring people to us. For those who are looking for lead sources, I'm personally working with Home Light right now. Leads have been coming through. I've been actually speaking to the actual people that want to either sell their homes or purchase a home. And we have a couple things in the hopper that these people are ready to make a move. Once again, I would want you to reach back into your sphere of influence. Remind people you're in real estate. Reach out, check on people, see how they're doing. You don't even have to mention real estate, but if they start to see you consistently showing up, people will start to ask questions and believe that you are the resource that they want to talk to. So that's a little bit on farming. If you want some more information, get with me and let's get. My intent is to have probably start having some speakers come on the evenings and start sharing information with us, whether it be lender, title, insurance. People do want to take us to lunch and all of that, and dinner and all that crazy stuff, but we'll get to that. Let me know the topics that you want to go over. Canva is hot. So I think it's important that we all know how to do Canva, how to switch pictures out, how to change things, create graphics on the fly, and get things printed.